Right then everyone, so welcome back to Angler Carl, and you join me here on a day where summer is going to be coming to an end soon, and we're going to be going into the winter fishing. So I've got a lot of good winter fishing video ideas coming up on the channel, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video around and post your comments down below. So today I am going to be reviewing the Dynamite baits F1 Sweet Sticky Pellet Syrup. And for me, with stuff like additives and that, I'm a fan of them, and some I'm not a fan of, because some I believe work and some I believe don't work as good as others. And also as well, it depends a lot on venue, you know, how the venue is fishing and stuff like that. So what I've done is I've mixed some micras and a few 4mm in there, and I've mixed one where it doesn't have the F1 Sweet in, and then also I've prepared another batch of pellets where we've got the F1 Sweet in. The reason I've done that is basically to see whether we're going to get a different reaction. Now, I'm on Bridge Pond here today at Ravenfield Ponds, and normally bites come pretty quick. They usually come around the 5-minute mark, or they have been coming around the 5-minute mark. So what I've done, I've casted a hybrid feeder out with the non-F1 Sweet. I'm going to do 2 casts with these just so it's fair, you know, and to obviously build the swim up. And then after these 2 casts, I'm going to be using the F1 Sweet and seeing if we get any quicker bites or anything like that. Also, post your comments down below what you think of additives, and let me know what you think about them. Now, the preparing instructions are on the back of this sticky F1 stuff. And it says how to prepare. It says soak pellets for 45 seconds, then leave for 20 minutes. Now, for me, I like to prepare my micras for 2 minutes, and I do them before I leave the house, and then by the time I've got to the venue, they're good to go. And then what you do is you add this sticky syrup all over it, and then you're ready to go. So it's pretty easy to use, you know. It says for the perfect sticky method pellets. So as well, this should make them bind a bit better to the method feeder or the hybrid feeder. And to be honest, you do get quite a generous bottle. You get 300ml, you know, which this should last you a long time. I mean, I went a bit crazy on these pellets, you know, just to get a real good scent. And for me, that's how much is left. So you're going to get a lot of usage out of this. I'm going to go a bit about price in a minute, but let's get fishing. Let's see if we can get a bite. Right, so we're nearly hitting the 5-minute mark on the stopwatch. So I'm going to stop it. We've not had anything yet, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to reset that, and then we're going to go in with another cast. The main reason I want to do this, everybody, is just so it's a fair test. Right, so we had a weird drop back. I struck to see if they were all on the end of the line, and absolutely nothing. So I suppose it gives me a good chance now to use the additive ones and to see whether we can get anything. But before I put them in, one thing I'm going to tell you is they stench. They absolutely stench. In a good way. This smells so nice and sweet. So first of all, I'm going to see how it binds on the feeder, because this is only a small feeder. It doesn't feel like it affects it much, but I don't know if you people can see that, that's binded really nicely. So we're going to cast that, we're going to get the stopwatch going, and I'm going to see whether this makes any difference. The only problem is it will make your hands very, very sticky. So I warn you, you will probably need some water on your side tray, because it will make them very sticky. Right then everyone, so that is quite interesting. I had absolutely nothing on that. I had a tiny line. Right, so just as I'd stopped the camera, we're literally into a fish. That was interesting. That what I'm going to do on the next one, that come after literally 33 seconds. Now, is that because you know, is that because I built up the swim? You could argue that potentially, but yeah, it feels a nice carp, definitely. The carp in here do fight really hard. He's ready now. There we go, he's in the net. He's in the net. So, his first carp on the... I thought it was going to have to be disgorged then. That is a bit of an awkward hook hold. Oh, got it. Actually, that weren't too bad as I thought. Right, so let's try and show you this wonderful, fully scaled mirror. Let me just get him there. And there you go. That's one on the Dynamite baits bait additive. I'm actually going to say it binds, they do stick a little bit better, and that would make sense just because of that sort of like the syrupy texture. What are my thoughts and feelings so far, everyone? Well, for me, I prefer using this. I'll be honest, I do prefer using this in my feeder fishing. I think it's definitely going to give you a little bit of an edge. And also I like how it binds, and like I say, it smells absolutely delightful. It really does. Right then, so on that other cast we didn't get anything. Now, to be honest with you, it's not like Ravenfield ponds on Bridge Pond. Usually the bites come in thick and fast. And for me personally, I just think today it's just one of them days where, you know, the fish have just maybe not biting as much because of the weather or whatever. But we did get a carp on the additive one, and I'm seeing signs of carp in and around, so you know, it's about picking them out and stuff, and also bringing them in. Like I said, I'm going to go a bit on the price. I've got it up here on Fishing Tackle and Bait, and for a bottle of this it's £5.69. So for me, I think that's a good deal. I think how much you get with this, it's a steal, you know, it really is. It's a good deal for what you get. It's going to last you a long time. Like I said, when I brought my, when I prepared my micros with it today, I went crazy with it, and to be honest with you, it was, you know, I've still got plenty left in the bottle. So you're going to get a lot of users out of this stuff. And you know what? No bites happened on the non-additive one, and bites happened on the additive one. So for me, it's really doing its purpose, and like I said, it's worth the risk buying this for £5.69. You can't go wrong for the size of the bottle. So then, to sum this Dynamite Baits sticky pellet syrup, would I recommend this? Would I not recommend it? I definitely would recommend it. I think it's a good product, you know, it works well. And don't get me wrong, one thing I will say about this, if you expect it to work a lot better than standard, say, pellets without an additive on, I think you're going to be shocked. It's not going to perform miracles, you know. As I always say with these bait additives, I find them good, but I wouldn't say they're a massive game changer. I wouldn't say to rush out and go and get some of this because, you know, you're going to bag up or what have you. It's not that type of product. Do I think it'll give you a little bit of edge when the fishing's hard, like it has been today? Absolutely, yeah. I think if you put this on your pellets, I think it might just give you that little bit extra boost when the fishing is quiet. And to be fair, that's what this is about. And like I said, for the price, you can't go wrong, considering things like goo are in the £15 region. Like for me, that's just a bit crazy, it's a bit too much. Whereas this is very cheap, and the bottle is a very generous size for the price. If you are in your tackle shop and you do see this, definitely pick some up. They do these in a different flavours. I think they do krill and they do another flavour. I will try and get my hands on them and sort of do like a comparison with them all, you know, just to see how it reacts and stuff. But if you're having a tough day's fishing and you're stuck and you've tried all your different baits, definitely put some of this on your pellets, give it a go. It's definitely worth the money. Like I said, it's not amazing, but it's good and it's worth picking up. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this stuff. Let me know if you've used it, and also let me know what additives that you people use and what you think of them. Share this video around because it always does help, and make sure you subscribed to the Angler Carl channel. Let's grow this channel, let's build this community. Thank you very much for all the support, I really do appreciate it. Leave a like on this video, and as I always say, if you're fishing, have a good one.